One. We are live. Hello, everyone.
Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Yeah. Welcome to Rolls of Redemption, where we redeem your Mondays, one roll at a time.
Hi, everyone.
Hello,
It
hello.
might just be us today, but that's okay because we just have a fun time. And Lisa, I'm pretty sure if you're watching the stream, I can hear it through your computer.
Well, I've turned it off now.
It happens occasionally. It's usually me.
I was
but
trying
this
to
time I'm
figure
wearing
out who it
headphones.
was. I knew it was someone, but everyone's was lighting up at the same time.
I
At first, and I'm like, oh wait, my volume is off.
I thought it was me, and I'm like, I'm wearing headphones, so I can't be doing it this time. But it's usually me. Hello, everyone. My little number counter just jumped from 1 to 8 viewers. So welcome. I hope your
We've
Labor
got
Day was
watchers.
fantastic. Thank you if you serve and stuff. We're gonna get right into this because we're Hot Mess Express, and you're along for the ride.
But
Here we go.
do have a new logo this week. So
Yes.
everybody,
Okay. Keep the new logo. I guess maybe it's over that way. No, I don't know which way I'm pointing.
wait.
This way. It's over there. It's over there. Our good friend Swen Regan from Instagram created this logo, and she was super duper patient with us because we didn't really know what we wanted at first. We just kept throwing ideas at her, and she would make us mock-ups, and then we'd be like, yes to this, maybe we can switch this, and then finally we created this one. Well, she created it with all of our wonderful, crazy chaos ideas. So if you take a quick look, you'll see a symbol for each one of our characters, and it's super exciting and beautiful, and I'm definitely going to need a tattoo that looks something like this. But eventually I want this logo on merch and all that jazz, so yeah, it'll be great.
So if you keep subscribing, we can make merch. You know.
I know. I was just telling Peter too, he did a great job with the layout. It looks great.
Right.
Her beautiful layout by our
A long time in progress.
Do you see how the closed captions disappear into the mist of the logo? He was very proud of that one.
That was so much fun. I did a little happy dance. I'll admit that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I love it.
That's our new announcement. Also, please remember, we will not be going live next week. Next week, we are doing other life things. But we're here tonight. So with that in mind, I should probably do the recap of what happened last time. There was a lot of what happened last time, but fortunately, it can be summed up in a few sentences, which I will do now. Dex is aware Jackal, and we watched his transformation below deck, and then we were attacked by Shaugen. Akira almost died. Oh, all this was happening in a storm. It was very Pirates 3, but worse because it was like stressful for all of us who were in it.
I was like, I'm pretty sure that was stressful for the people.
You know what? Instead of watching Orlando Bloom do cool things and be handsome, I was having to be stressed. So, you know.
Mina and Atreus did not get married in the rain,
No.
but they should have.
Akir, we even went overboard. He literally almost died. He didn't. We got him back.
50 Shades of Silver Chains,
Yeah,
as Clint reminded us.
Nice.
that is true. I got very distracted by my husband. It was great fun for everyone. And then, yeah, Mina hugged Akir, and it was a sweet, tender, beautiful moment. And that was the stream. And then for role play, which is a lot happening, we always have lots of conversations and discussions. They are really trying to figure out all the mysteries, and by they're doing that by going full Hermione and reading.
A lot of reading. There's a lot of
reading going on. We have lots of books now, and Atreus is taking notes of the books. That's pretty much what happened. There's more nuance to it if you want to join a membership on our Ko-Fi and be able to see all of the details and nuance on our Discord page. I highly recommend you do that. But for now, you're caught up.
Mm-hmm.
And newly added to the Discord channel is a books channel. So for all of the books we're reading, you can read through and try and guess at what the mysteries are yourself too.
You can, if you guys all put together the mystery before our 4 dumbass characters, I'll be a little bit upset, but also kind of proud.
I'm sure the DM will reward you.
DM will probably reward you by traumatizing us in some way.
Trying to kill us.
I mean, someone did literally post in the Discord something about, while the DM's not around to harm us, let's roleplay. So that immediately triggered this response of, hey, NPC people, how can we bother them today?
Great.
So
Great.
So we have a new brand of torture coming then.
you sure do.
Oh
Yay.
So
no, there's that. Thanks, guys.
Yay!
Yay.
Who can traumatize all of us and keep us up at night?
Super cheap.
it's super fun.
Okay.
Ready.
Yeah. So the players are all kind of curling out of their different locations on the Sea Ghost, as they have found a slew of information, all kind of leading to a couple of conclusions, which I'm going to let them share, because most recently they figured out that there is some big bad evil demon prince lord named Orcus. And they're trying to figure out who in the world that guy is.
Yeah. So this was from the book Mina was reading because she liked the title of it. That's about it. That's the only thing that drew me to that book. And it was called something. The Last March of the Drowned. And it was talking about a fearsome pirate named Spearbill? I don't know. And he teamed up with this evil demon lord Orcus, who makes apparently undead underwater armies. And that sounds super fun for us. I mean, it's like, who the heck is Orcus? I just assumed that I would not know this. With my very, very dice confirmed, usually natural 1 religion checks.
It's not. She's not wrong.
Normally, I have poor religion skills. However, I did ask the DM, wait, would I know who this guy is? And he goes, absolutely. Because apparently he is enemies with Eusidium. So.
Okay. Well, the only name that Mina recognized was, what was it? Procan? Yeah. So she's like, oh, I heard of that one. I know that one.
Been to that guy's temple.
Yeah.
That will
I've heard some of these words.
He has, like, we have some, like, you know, good, like, a debt that he would fill for us. So, like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. I'm not forgetting that detail ever.
Thank you.
Ever.
If I go down, that's where you have to bring me.
Yes.
So, DM, Mr. Robert.
Yes.
If I know who Orcus is because of him and Eucidium being enemies. What do I know anything specific about him, or is that what I have to roll the check for?
What you would know is Orcus is definitely not the guy you saw in the portal, so that's nice.
Eliminate something.
Yep, you can eliminate a little bit of
Narrows it down.
suspicion. So it's some other evil demon lord type figure.
Oh, good, there's more.
Oh,
Type
goody.
figure
Good.
who also creates undead.
See,
Orcus,
Akira's over here is thinking the same thing about the demon lords as he is about these drowned ships. He's like, can't they just be the same thing and just like
Can it
not
just
have to
be
kill two
one?
of them?
Yeah, the answer is no. It's way more fun for me this way.
Are they all fighting who gets to kill us first?
They don't all have to know our names.
No, they don't. They totally don't. You can start. You can try and fly under the radar.
Because I'm super discreet.
We're really good at that.
Yes. The shiny plate armor. Very
You do it.
discreet.
Find some like mud or tar somewhere to hide the shininess.
Make it a little less shiny.
Take my hair and just be like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. As my own hair sparkles.
Tara's like, I'm sorry I left home, Mom and Dad. I'll marry that elf lord now.
Mina's mom is going to be like, what are you doing?
What did you do with your life?
Hope you're okay, Mom.
Okay. Orcus does, all the bad things that you can possibly imagine a demon lord might do, from enslaving humanity to tricking people into giving him their souls. He has all sorts of weapons and magic at his disposal. He rules multiple planes and has over history conquered various planes. And he is known more or less as the father of the undead. So, yeah. Therefore, Eucidium is greatly opposed to this evil undead creator. And they probably have crossed paths. At least their minions have crossed paths in the past.
Cool. So it seems likely. Does it seem likely then that Orcus would be the one who dredged up the Jolly Onion?
No, that does not seem likely. It would make sense that he dredged up the drowned ship, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Two
Okay.
ships.
2 ghost ships.
Why would it seem likely that he dredged up the drowned ship? I mean, other than the fact that the Dread Pirate Rushan went from being like Rushan the Half-Hearted and like keeping people alive to only leaving one survivor with a message. Like, I get that very much screams, "Hey, you're probably evil and undead now. Cool." Why does it make so? What seems likely that dredged up the Jolly Onion? Have we figured any of that out, or
You have not figured out any of that.
cool?
The one big difference that you do have is that the drowned ship resurfaced and is functioning more as an undead ship transport, where it hunts and it kills and it murders for pleasure. The Jolly Onion is a newer undrowned ship, and the people who saw it got away.
Okay.
And they saw it during the daytime, right?
And they saw it in the daytime.
Nate and Catherine suggested us to call the police.
Said what?
That's what you
Just
guys are.
call the police.
We are the auxiliary police, the police
We-
that police outside of the city. That's what Eleander told us.
I the police?
Am I the police?
Eleander basically told us we have to help the outside of the city because he won't.
No wonder so many. Never mind.
No, we have not called the police on him, but I have called the police on the spider.
That's true. You have.
That's true. Quinn said, we did call the police. He said, not my demon, not my problem.
Okay.
That is essentially what Eleander told us.
Yes.
Sorry. So now your job is to try and find said Jolly Onion.
Okay. So we're
Which
sailing across.
metagaming means the drowned ship is likely just a quest for Lucidium for Orcus or whoever, and the Jolly Onion is potentially portal related. We'll see.
That is a good assumption. True or false doesn't matter. It's a really good assumption.
Give me 1 second.
A summary as read by Peter.
DM, should I do another navigator check?
Now that we have some proper navigating tools, the only problem with navigating is you have nothing to navigate by.
The stars.
It's noon.
Ah.
Sun.
Haha.
The sun.
It's also a star.
Yes, singular.
The one star.
The one star, the only star.
Non-star.
The direction is in the sky.
There are. Wait, does she have navigator's tools though?
She does.
Now
Then
I do
there are
too.
ways to navigate.
I do
through-
too now.
Without the stars.
Because you kept getting frustrated that you kept asking us to do boat stuff, and we're like, there's no boat stuff to be done.
So I made custom skills
You
for
made boat
your
stuff.
your boat stuff. So
So should I
Um,
roll it then?
I would like you to roll a water vehicle check, please.
Did I get
Not
stuff?
the best?
Mhm.
Yeah, so as Tara is able to hold the ship steady and catch a wind, but it's just going and going and going south-ish. So based on the sun, you just know where you're kind of going, but you really have no good leads as to where you are in the aftermath of this storm. I'm going to need everyone to roll me a D100 as the sun begins to set.
Uh-huh.
And thank our buddy Dex for this.
Oh no.
Come on.
Oh,
What
What
did you
did you-
do this time, Dex?
what did you do?
97.
Where are you, William Wallop?
He's not even here to see it.
Here. You
Suspicious.
shouldn't have to do his idea if he's not here.
Hmm.
No.
A D100. Did I do it?
All right. Well, you beat the DC set by William Wallet. So that's good. Your first night passes without incident.
Oh my God.
Tara is able to spend the evening tracking the stars, tracking her charts. It's an extremely challenging situation to have been blown so far off course. So Tara, please roll me a navigator's check with advantage as Dex rolls in to help you with this. All right. Tara seems to be getting you back on course.
Good old Tara.
All right. Everybody's favorite part of the game. Please roll me a D100 and a perception check.
Oh no. That's never my favorite part of anything.
Okay, it's one of my favorite parts of the random encounters.
I don't
Okay,
know
so-
what's going on.
D100.
Okay, that's not bad.
So D100 and then
Oh,
you said perception
snap.
Nice.
It skid across the nat 20 and then at the last second tipped over to a 14.
Nice, nice,
Which is
nice.
okay, it's still a dirty 20, but
Still a dirty 20, but that's not enough for a Kier.
I got 22.
You got a 22. out of a 55. But Jaboy Atreus sees a ship on the horizon.
Oh dear.
So after 3 days of sailing, slowly wandering the sea, watching your rations and a whole lot of your booze deplete,
Mina.
Why?
she's fighting off the scurvy.
I'm eating oranges and drinking whiskey. I'm living my best life, okay? Mix them together a little bit.
It's like basically a cruise.
She told everyone what her dream vacation was, okay? There were tropical cocktails on the beach. There's water, there's whiskey, there's oranges. She's doing the best she can.
It's the best we can do here.
This is all I can afford to give her as a honeymoon.
So for any DMs out there who want to know what it is I do when I'm looking for something random to happen, or more importantly, something is happening and the players are going to see whether or not they actually encounter it or see it, I have them roll a D100 versus a perception check. And if their perception check comes in higher than the D100, then they see the thing. So that means Atreus finds a ship on the horizon.
Can I discern anything about the ship? Does it have...
It is floating.
Does it have... Can I see it? Does anyone have a telescope? Can I see if there's a name written across the ship?
Tara has a monocle.
Yeah, Tara has a monocle. Can I borrow Tara's monocle?
I don't think you have to attune to it, so sure, I'll hand it over.
Great. You now have advantage on investigation checks against something that is within 1 foot of your face.
I handed
I was
monocle
waiting
back.
for you to point that out.
Hey, at least we're thinking with our brains.
Yep.
Do you want to point it out to Akir and Akir can fly closer?
Yeah. So there's a ship on the horizon.
Oh, look, a boat.
Way out there.
He's going to
How
go touch
far
the
does
boat.
it? How far does it appear to
Touch the
be?
boat.
Miles. It is literally on the horizon.
This is
You will-
definitely an Atreus, what do your elf eyes see moment.
See the line on the sky, I can see.
But taking the how much spies I got. Way out there. Like see that dot? No,
I see a dot.
that's a seagull. No, look to you
Are you-
a little bit.
Are
to
you
the
sure
left.
that's a ship? That's
Oh, yeah.
really far.
It is really far, but it's definitely a ship.
Well, should we sail towards it and investigate when we're closer?
It's the only ship that's been out here, so I would assume so.
I mean,
What time of day is it right now? Is it nighttime or daytime?
This is
midday.
midday the next day.
We don't want them to see our ship. We are very close to the prince's territory. If it's them,
Would you like me to swim out there?
so I'm
It would
saying
be
like,
a
we can
day
fly
or
out,
two.
but I don't want them to see our
If
ship.
anyone's
two
if
or
anyone's going out, I should fly out because I will fly much faster and that's safer.
I would say if Akir flies out, he could probably just pretend to be a regular bird far enough up, and we don't have to bring our ship close to their ship in case they're an enemy ship, because turning a ship around is not the easiest thing if you need to run.
I could even come with you if you want me to.
Then who's going to steer the boat?
Yeah. Are you gonna leave me to steer the ship?
Okay, I think I would steer the ship a little bit easier then. Dex and I have done boats. We do boats.
You fishing boat.
I am a sailor. Okay, I know how to boat. I mean, Janine doesn't, but Mino knows how to boat.
Just offering to give you company so you're not alone. Don't want you to think that we're just abandoning you to the skies in case you get shot down or something. But yes.
Oh,
anyways.
there's
Guys.
Dex.
The sky is my arena.
Oh, there you are. Okay, fine. Just offering.
William Wallop showing
Yeah.
up at a time like this.
Kind of.
They just finished rolling their D100s. They passed.
Yeah, we're on.
I wanted to bring something up from one of the books. I'm trying to figure out which book it was.
I was gonna start singing that, Amelia.
Take it from my hands.
Okay, so I think it's famous ghost ships. Atreus, I saw in your notes the famous ghost ships that the ship you're chasing hunts pirates and royalty. Should we consider changing sails to draw it out?
We could.
This is a good idea.
Doesn't that kind of make us live bait, though?
We're
Do it,
trying
do
to
it.
find a ghost ship. Well, let's say this. I will fly out, try and identify this ship on the horizon, and when I return, we can decide then if we want to change the sail.
Sorry, I watched Rob like choke or drool or something, and I watched him again on the stream.
Never
The DM would
trust
really like us to change
winning
sails, and
DM.
therefore we will not be changing sails.
Well, I think it's a good idea, but it's sort of if we didn't want to go any closer to it in case it was something else, drawing it to us would definitely present us with the same sort of problem.
Not
Which
an
is
advocate.
very-
Expose yourself.
I'm not an advocate of drawing things to ourselves at the moment.
Then I will fly out and identify the foreign ship. I will not get close enough to be in any harm.
Right.
That would be great. Would you like to take
Sending stone.
either a sending stone or you guys chit chat via your brains?
I can only go up to 30 feet.
I think I will need
Okay.
a sending stone.
Take a stone. Take a stone. I don't
Are
know.
you
I will take a
sure?
stone.
No.
I will take a stone.
Which
All right.
that was a feature of the rune that's in Atreus's ring now.
Forgot about the runes. Forgot to tell them about the
I
runes.
tell you guys about the runes.
Oh yeah, Mina gave Atreus his wedding band, finally.
Yeah.
And I can, wearing this ring with a rune in it, I can translate any language, written or spoken. Isn't it written or spoken?
That was just read any language.
Was it? I saw something about spoken. No, I can, but it's something about, no, it's anyone that is, I can communicate telepathically with anyone who can speak a language.
Yeah.
Wait. No, when you wear it, you can speak, read, and write any language.
Wow.
Hey yo.
That's an OP ring you gave her.
Yeah,
Ow.
it is.
And communicate telepathically with any creature that understands a language within 30 feet. So Atreus just became a massive nerd. And yeah. So, but it's like a one. I can't do the thing that Tara does, where she can communicate with all of us telepathically. I can just communicate with one person 30 feet away telepathically.
Atreus has the DMs, and Tara's got the group chat.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. And now Mina's trident can light up to, be like the magical flashlight. But also, if the undead are around, it can burst into flames and kill them.
Epic.
White holy fire.
Holy fire! Fire, Batman. Sorry.
All right. We are going to start our skill challenge with the bird.
Go.
Step 1, I'm going to need a DC 10 athletics check to try and climb high enough.
I was a little scared, although it should be near impossible for me to fail this.
Near impossible.
25.
All right. You get the altitude that you're looking for. I am going to need a DC 11 stealth check as you slowly approach.
15.
15. You begin to. It's not that you're out of sight, but you are nothing more than a blob to the crew of the Sea Ghost as you raise up and slowly take off in the direction of the black spot in the distance.
Black spot.
Just a large bird.
I am going to need a DC 12 perception check.
Oh, they're getting higher.
Yeah, they are. 13.
Oh.
So close.
It's a couple of minutes pass as you kind of really narrow down. Yeah, that's totally a ship. And you kind of look down and you realize that the waters in this area are oddly still and without life.
Damn.
How far did I get from the ship?
You're about 5 minutes away.
So not far. So like still as in the waters around the ship are still?
And not your ship. Your ship
Okay.
was regular.
Cool.
You're starting to see that as you are leaving your ship behind and getting a clearer view of this other ship, that the waters seem to have emptied, more or less.
Okay.
I don't like it.
I need another athletics check. This is now a DC 13. As-
no.
That
Nice.
Ooh, that made a cool sound and exploded.
Ooh.
Yeah, the new one, the new dice.
That was really
Flourishing
cool.
dice.
I wish that everyone could have seen that. But
Ah. It's the little things just for you.
Yeah.
A wind kind of comes up and you weren't expecting it, but it just catches your wings in that perfect way and you float. I am now going to need a. Are you still continuing, I assume?
Yep.
All right. You are getting to the point where you could be spotted. Because of your nat 20, I'm going to give you advantage on this. I need a DC 13? 13? No, the athletics was 13. DC 14 deception or performance check.
Mm.
As you try and pass yourself off as a bird and not what you really are.
we're gonna go for performance at advantage. Here we go.
Put on a good show for us, buddy.
19.
All
It's just a
right.
bird.
Thank you, advantage, because I would not have passed without it.
It's just a bird. It's just a bird.
Just a bird.
It was also funny because on the screen the dice like hit each other, and the one that was on the bottom was the 11, and the one that rolled off was the 18.
Nice. Very nice. You are very high up. You are placing yourself within the sun. You do nothing. You see your own shadow down on the ocean that is absolutely still. Nothing but the calm rocking of the center of the sea here. There are no dolphins leaping. There are no fish sparkling in the sun as it should be. There is just water. And I am going to now need a DC 14? Is that the next? No, 15.
James next. I was gonna let you.
DC 15 investigation check. The ship, you can tell, has a few important features. There are 5 masts. The figurehead has been torn off. The ship's deck seems completely empty and devoid of life. and there appear to be some holes in the side of the ship.
But I can't see with my low roll any like the figurehead or any flags or anything. How close to the ship am I now?
You're if you were in level, you'd be within longbow range, so probably about 600 feet. But you're probably 1,000 feet up. So I'd let you shoot at it just for kicks and giggles, but
I wasn't gonna do that, though.
Yeah.
I'm now interested. Like dive bomb, fireball, run. Although magic ghost ship, who knows what they would do?
so yeah, you're close to an hour away from your ship at this point.
Could I attempt to fly a little lower to investigate again?
You would need to roll me another stealth, or I think stealth, DC 16 stealth would make sense here if you're going to try and get close and keep up the guys.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. 22.
Yeah, you lower down into a solid bow range. You're pretty sure that if you get any closer, there's no chance that anyone looking would recognize you as anything other than an Aarakocra. But for the moment, you've got a pretty good view of the ship. So you can give me perception or investigation at this point.
12 perception.
What you don't necessarily see anything moving on top of the ship. You can definitely tell that the figurehead has been ripped off of the boat. You're not really sure how the boat is floating because there have been chunks of it taken out. None of the masts are in working condition, and it seems to just be sitting here at this point, adrift.
I don't like that.
Sounds awesome.
And how long do I think? Would I have any idea how long it would take for our ship to come in range of this ship versus me flying back and then coming?
It can move probably around the same speed as you if it's going full force with a solid wind. So they could get here within an hour if Tara's able to really catch the wind.
Okay.
Are you coming
I'm
back?
gonna use the sending stone, and I'm just gonna say, confirmed ghost ship. Come to me or go to you.
You have 8 more words.
I'll leave it at that.
Who has the other sending stone? Is that me or Mina?
I assumed Mina would.
Mina probably has it. Yeah.
You have 6 words left.
Good thing Atreus didn't have the sending stone.
What? I didn't. What? I wasn't.
Sorry, I
listening,
butt dialed a kid.
and I wasn't listening.
I say we go to him.
We should probably meet him halfway, though. I mean, we don't want him. We don't want to have him land on the ghost ship by himself. I feel like eventually he'll want to land. If it's gonna take us an hour to get there. Just keep hovering.
But just hover. We're on our way.
I will give no input since I am not there.
It's true.
No, come back. Meet us halfway. We are on our way. I'm not very good at this.
All right. On our way, meet you halfway. Good enough.
All right.
Good enough?
Tara.
Akir's not going to go halfway. He's just going to go like 2,000 feet away from the ship.
All
But he
right.
still wants to stay pretty close to it. Keep an eye on it.
All right.
Tara, make me a water vehicle check, please. The DC is now 17 as we are escalating this skill challenge.
Oh, it just keeps going up for everybody?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that sucks.
That's
We're
awesome.
gonna
Sorry, guys.
die.
That's awesome.
Do I get anything added to this?
Unless somebody is helping you or giving you guidance.
I'm giving guidance. Here, please.
But
roll.
even if you give me like 1 point of guidance here.
Roll that D4. Let's see how much help you give here.
All I need is 1.
Sorry, the chat right now, I'm like only focused on that. We're talking about our wonderful different platforms. And William Wallop wants everyone to join the coffee for $3 to join the Discord because he's so proud of himself for putting input in our game and sabotaging us. Just kidding, we love you.
Was this
It's
his
delightful.
idea to have the DC increase like this? Okay.
No,
I was
this is
gonna
just
say,
you.
we
This
were
is
gonna
just
have
you.
words,
Awesome.
buddy. We're gonna
Yeah.
This is our DM's extra twist of fun that he likes to put on things.
Awesome.
It's very fun for me.
I hate the DM.
No,
Got
you
it.
don't.
I feel like the number shouldn't increase unless we pass the skill check, right? Although I guess I passed all but one of my skill checks, so that wouldn't really matter.
Yeah.
Or maybe the DM is using it like a ticking time bomb that when you hit a certain thing, something happens. Who knows?
Guys, stop rolling. Just stop rolling.
Okay, well, this is gonna do nothing. Mina sits down.
All right. With Atreus's guidance, Tara is able to catch a little bit of wind that she didn't see. She had overturned the sails just a little bit with the help of Dex and the crew, as they're all hands are on deck at this point, just really racing towards Akir. And I am going to need everyone who is on the ship and Akir himself to please make me a DC 18 perception check.
Perception.
Perception.
Okay.
All of us? Ooh.
14.
Everybody gets to do it.
Come on, baby.
Damn. Hovered on a natural 20. Hovered on it.
Yes!
Ironically,
We got
I don't
someone to
actually have
pass.
inspiration right now.
All you need is one.
I was so close. All right. So Tara realizes that the water as a whole in this area, WHOLE, seems to be shifting unnaturally, as if something down below is moving and this particular part of the ocean is moving alongside of it. So Akir is flying up in the air, fairly stationary, coming towards you, and both boats are kind of shifting westward, which goes against the natural current.
It's a portal to hell.
We haven't gotten that far yet. That's future episodes.
That's when we're ready to face Orcus.
There you go.
This is like Stranger Things. It is like the episode Under the Water. To
Oh no.
I haven't. See, I've only seen like 3 episodes of Stranger Things, so.
Oh my god. We're gonna die.
No, we're not. We're gonna be fine.
All right. The boat is sailing with gusto towards Akir. Akir, give me an athletics check. DC 19.
Son of a gun.
Nope. 17.
You all watch as Akir begins to spiral out of the sky.
Mm,
Not again.
All
Hey.
good, buddy. Over.
I need a dexterity saving throw.
Because so many
26.
killer whales.
Everyone
That's how it's
has
done.
a session that gives them anxiety. For some reason, this one's giving me anxiety.
You all see whatever it is. The wind here seems to be coming part of the water. The water and the wind are now moving as one. And whatever is in the water knocked Akir out of the sky. He happily, gladly, somehow, thanks to the gods of luck and dice,
My God.
was able to
right
right
the
himself.
wind.
My God, isn't awesome.
All right. How are we getting Akir back to your ship?
Since I just had trouble flying, I'm going to intuitively say, crap, this feels a lot like the Alchemist house, and I'm going to try and fly straight back to the ship.
All right.
Dive bomb style.
I'm going to let that happen. Anybody want to catch him?
I'm pretty strong.
All right.
Sure.
Mina,
As I get closer, I just yell, incoming!
Bring it in.
Mina, give me a DC 20 athletics check.
All right, dice. Let's have a little chat.
I'm picturing you literally like swinging out on a rope or something.
All right.
Let's see you do this.
No.
No. Mina goes and Akir just bowls right into her. Akir, give me a claw attack damage.
Cool. Thanks so much.
Mina, give me an unarmed strike.
Oh, I'm okay. And
I'm
wait,
sorry, I
what?
rolled max, it's 5.
You want an armed strike?
Unarmed strike.
Unarmed. I was like, wait, what?
Just the damage.
Oh, okay. I mean, I
I'm
always
pretty
get
sure she
4.
missed me.
I know, right?
My unarmed strike is always 4.
All right, so Mina, you take 5 points of damage, and Akir, you take 4 points of damage as the two of you try to hug it out, and instead it's just a brutal collision.
A much more
Cool.
violent version of the hug they shared earlier.
Yeah, we should
Very
probably
much.
throw off hugs from now on.
No more hugging.
We're hugging.
And I need everyone on the crew to make a perception or investigation check, as ship is now in sight.
12.
22.
19.
What?
Wait, what was the DC? Did it go up?
You said
21?
perception?
Okay, I'm throwing
Oh,
on
good thing I got 22.
nah, 30, 20.
14.
So what did I see?
Can I do? Okay, I need everyone but Tara to earmuff, please.
You're going to have to wave when you're done.
Yeah, I will.
Can do that?
Tara, you guys good? Tara, you
Right.
see the telltale signs of a Kraken attack. The masts have been wrecked to leave the boat where it will not move. There's even marks where you can see a tentacle must have come up and slashed at something and dragged part of the cannons down. The hole in the side was punched through by something that is only described as, an enormous monstrosity. And furthermore, knowing what you know, the fact that it's controlling both the air and the water in the nearby area. You know what's hunting the Jolly Onion, and it's not you. So.
Not to bring you a word from our sponsors. We don't have one.
But you could, if you want to try and do something like that.
You're totally open to sponsorships.
Still waiting for Saga Meadery. Hello? Where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Yo, my boy Kevin.
This feels like a good time for a bio break. I don't know why.
That's what I just came back from doing.
Oh, well, see. Oh, plug the Ko-Fi. Yeah, so for coffee. For $3 a month, you could join our coffee and get access to the Discord where you, an NPC, can make decisions for our group and torture us for less than the amount of Starbucks coffee. Join us today.
Good.
So here we are.
So, do we want to fill in the crew, or do we want to go do a bio break?
Bio break.
You guys go do a bio break, and then I'll fill in the crew.
All right, let's set that
Sounds
5-minute
like a
timer.
plan. All right. Enjoy some music by Arcane Anthem, and we will be right back. 1. We are back. Hello, everyone.
Hi. I hope you
Dinosaur.
got snacks or a drink of sorts. Got my little Jameson cup.
Your
got peach
Jameson
brandy.
cup with peach brandy in it.
Love peach brandy. It's piratey, you know, brandy.
Peach brandy is delicious.
Arr.
I have blood orange tangerine seltzer because
Blood.
blood. Dampiers like blood.
All right.
All right. I believe we're kicking it to our dear Tara.
Captain
You're in the
Tara.
headlights, Tara.
Is it,
going
Akira's
on?
back on the ship now, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you
Okay,
barreled
cool.
into me. Thanks for that.
You guys barreled into each other. You guys are getting up as you
You
see
could have
my
just let me hit the deck.
face.
It's fine. I'll be fine.
Are you good?
Come here.
Yeah.
So, you remember me talking about different sea monsters and the like?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The damaged end of the ship
Mhm.
was definitely a kraken.
Oh, good.
I'm pretty sure it's still here.
Do the seas go calm and change directions when a kraken is there?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And how do we fight a kraken?
I think by running away. Right?
I've never really fully defeated a kraken before, but
Never
sorry, your
defeated a kraken?
I've avoided them. I've seen them destroy other ships before.
I recall you mentioning a thing or two.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah. Let's just say in my line of business, you don't want to go toe to toe with these. Yeah, you kind of want to avoid them.
How close are we to the ship right now?
You could probably hit it with a ballista.
Am I if I can remember how many feet I have to be away to do the thing.
I mean, I have my fire thing. I can attach it to a ballista. You can.
Sorry, the chatters are making a recipe with kraken meat over there.
Are we 60 feet away from it?
No, like 600 feet away from it.
Damn it. Okay, because I wanted to try to see if I could see if there were any undead there. Or does this definitely seem more of a ghost ship in that it's a ghost ship abandoned, has been eaten by a kraken, or is a...
I cannot speak to whether there's undead on board, but I do not understand from looking at that ship how is it afloat.
Okay. So we should turn and run, right? From a kraken.
That may be ideal. Don't know how far we'll get.
I still can't tell if this is the ship that we need. If so,
If
That
it's
is-
clearly this is our mission. What do we do?
That's my dilemma too. You could run and live, or go to the ship that might be the one, and die. I mean, the living sounds good, but then we sailed all this way for nothing.
here's an idea.
Are there signs I could look for to indicate how long we might have before the kraken would strike?
This chat is unhinged.
The kraken. I did see that the captions changed the kraken to McCracken.
The kraken.
Excuse me 1 minute, I need to change my encounter name to McCracken.
I'm loving it.
Bring the fillet fish.
I could attempt to fly someone over to that ship, and we could try and identify one way or another, but the emblem was torn off. So
Do you
it may be
remember
difficult.
any of the other descriptors?
It had
that define
5 sails.
This one does.
It has
Did-
what?
It had 5 sails.
Wait,
The
I'm just-
emblem was, I don't remember, for the Jolly Onion.
oh shoot.
Well, the
That-
drowned ship was a songbird. But that one I don't remember. I don't think we got the sail count for that one. I'm pretty sure this is not the drowned ship because
Okay.
I feel like that'd be more aggressive.
Is it the soggy onion?
Yeah, it said it was the bloomin' onion was 5 sails, 20 or more gun ports, and a dragon turtle figurehead.
Okay, I thought it was a dragon turtle figurehead, but the figurehead of this ship was ripped off. Did I count the gun ports?
Damn it, I
Are we
can't.
close enough to try and count them? All right, I'm gonna try and count the gun ports.
You get to about 15, and then there's a big hole where the remaining 5 to 10 gun ports would be.
Could be it.
So this probably is our ship then.
Why wouldn't it be?
Why is it never easy?
Would it be like a history check knowing why the ship is afloat? Like, would the Kraken be holding it up?
And by history check, you mean I would like to point your attention to Bell Books in a Bag. And I will,
Excuse me, while I go read our notes.
yeah, what goes down must come up. Ships that have been given to the depths are claimed by those that rule the deep. When a creature steals back this treasure from the seafloor, typically using a totem of significant power to restore a semblance of life, they spur the ire of the sea gods or demigods that had laid claim to the vessel. For many, they are followed and hunted by storms and waves until their undeath is ended. For others, the great monsters of the deep rise up and drown them once again.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So, you know that if you go aboard, it is just a matter of time until whatever is down there decides to bring it back. And that there is some sort of totem, and you do not know what that totem is. But that's what's keeping it afloat.
Okay.
So who wants to go on the ship with me? I would say Atreus, because you'll be able to sense things quickly, and I will have the air to try and escape. The others need to breathe.
Yeah. I could get pulled all the way down to the bottom. I'll be fine as long as I'm not crushed.
Unless you're eaten.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Delightful.
I was turned into a dampier.
And now he makes the joke. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Mhm.
I'm trying to think. Could we get some of the crew to row the boat to sail the ship to a safer location, and then we could kind of do what we did with the Sea Ghost, where you and Tara could fly in.
That ship gets pulled under by a sea monster.
If our ship gets pulled under by a sea monster, we are really screwed.
Fucked.
So I would like to get our ship away from a sea monster, because Mina can swim well, she just needs to come up to breathe.
Occasionally. I do have a water breathing potion. I have one of those.
You do have that.
Yes, I do.
If
So
a
what
sea
is-
monster can pull a ship under, you don't think it could pull a swimmer under?
I would hope that we would be small and annoying, and like small enough that we're not a target. If you have a fly buzzing around your head, it's annoying, but you're not going to go on a death march to get it away.
You don't know my wife.
I don't know. I've released my own kraken to go after flies.
Maddie just.
Janine says, not
Hmm.
Mina.
I just would rather not have our ship be taken under.
I do have Misty Step.
Voodoo poof.
You have to be within 30 feet, and you are nowhere near that.
It would not get you very far.
I know, but
If you misty step off, you will just land like 30 feet over and then splash into the water.
Neil Hudson too. Welcome to the swimming.
I will say my vote is for Atreus and I to board, and Mina and Tara to take this ship elsewhere.
Then that's less of us if there's something there that might kill us.
Do you think it would matter whether it is 2 or 4 that face a kraken?
Yes, because it's the two of us, Akir. Have you seen Mina? Have you seen her? She can do things that we cannot do.
I speak in the head now. What can she do, Atreus?
So many things. Like using her shield really well.
Thank you, honey.
Could, other suggestion that doesn't involve swimming. We could water walk over there.
All of us?
Yeah.
I mean,
If I cast it on all of
a
us.
kick and fly. The three
We're
of us.
already taking so much time to deal with this right now. If I take 10 more minutes to cast this, we'll have it up for an hour. And we can walk over there, figure it out, and walk back.
How far of a walk would that be?
It's like 600 feet.
Yeah.
And then
So,
we
like,
send
5
this ship
minutes?
somewhere else?
Stop in the chats, all right?
Y'all are distracting Mina.
Surf using the shield. Oh my god.
New time chat, first time chatter for the win.
Coming in hot.
All right, so we're committed to taking everyone aboard this holy ship.
Yes.
Or unholy
Yes.
ship.
I don't see this happening without the 4 of us or 2 people
Because
that die alone.
Let's do the
first
thing
rule
then.
of wilderness survival is don't split the party.
Let's
Let's
do this.
do the thing.
Right? New D&D players in the chat, right?
She's referencing a party that I took through a one-shot that took 4 sessions, and there was only one battle in which they were all actually in the same room. It was a nightmare. But they had fun, so.
Okay, so instead of Scooby-Dooing, flying, and dropping in, I'm just going to take 10 minutes here to ritual cast Water Walk. And then we're going to stroll over, except Akira, who's probably going to fly.
Akira's going to try and fly ahead and circle the ship to try and see if there are any other details or hints of life that he could find, or unlife.
I need to check.
All right. How far ahead of the group is Akir getting?
He's going to fly as fast as he can.
All right. I'm going to need you to make a stealth check and then a perception check.
I'm debating this potion of water breathing. I'm like, should I
10
take
on
this?
stealth and 11 on perception. Very mediocre.
All right, then.
Oh gosh.
What was your perception?
11.
You're circling the ship, and it's weird. It looks like there are plants, almost coral-like plants, kind of growing out of the deck in different places.
Part of the crew, part of the ship.
Part of the ship, part of the crew. Oh god, I'm scared.
They're fairly stagnant. They don't seem to be moving, so that's positive because plants don't move.
Have you heard of plant monsters? Because I used them.
It's true.
Maybe.
Bushes of love.
Don't give him ideas, Peter. What are you doing?
I have my encounters built. Don't worry. And as you kind of like pass in front of the sun, you get this weird shadow just kind of cascading over the ship, and you see that there is someone at the helm.
Oh goody.
You're not exactly sure what it is or who it is
Okay.
or if they're alive, but there is someone just kind of, and it's a large mass of a person, sort of.
Sort of. Good.
How far? Since I'm close to the ship now, and I assume if I wanted to, I could probably land on the ship in one movement. How far away are they with their water walking?
They're only about halfway here. You're way faster than they are.
Well, yeah, I know.
So they're at like 300 feet, and you are under 100 feet.
We're just leisurely strolling.
You're really surprised that nothing has noticed you.
I am surprised.
No, you're not. You can't be.
Inspiration.
See, this is a fine line that Akir has to play because of his alert feat. He can't be surprised or caught unawares. So there are little things that he has to throw in there to be like, he wasn't surprised, but he didn't expect. But when it was there, he knew it was there.
Oh man, how many shadows do they have? Oh god.
That is one of my favorite episodes, and I'm really glad that somebody just made that reference. Thank you, Nathan.
This is the second Doctor Who reference we've made already.
Nice.
Nice. I'm gonna wait until they are about 100 feet from the ship, and then I'm gonna land just on the railing in the back where the helm is to try and identify what is steering the ship with my bow at the ready and my rapier at my bow at the ready.
All right. Then I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Awesome.
Wait. Now go. Nina's a 10.
Dirty
24.
I mean, we all knew Mina was a 10, but that's neither here nor there.
She's a 10,
Please.
but what is Mina's
She's
butt?
wearing armor and carrying a sword, so.
But I'm a 15.
She's a 10, but she's already spoken for.
She's a 10, but she's dating a
Oh,
damn
wait. I forgot to do long rest.
Yes, please make sure you have long rested.
I forgot. Sorry.
I did, but I'm still
and-
down 4 hit points.
Mina, it's been at least 10 minutes because water walk. So roll me a d6 and see if you healed all the way or just part of the way.
That's right. Mina can just do that.
That's a 6.
Yep, you're back at full health. Look at that. The only one harmed in the making of this skill challenge was Akir.
I love that freaking ring so much.
Okay.
That was a great choice on like baby Janine's part.
Before she had any idea what anything meant,
I knew what
Mhm.
she
anything
picked a
was.
ring of regeneration.
Yeah.
How clutch.
Right?
I figured that because I had no magic, I needed to protect myself. And I did.
Hold on, I'm pulling up a picture of what you see steering this ship.
Meandering Musing asks a technical question. If a character is lazy by nature / personality, do they still roll for initiative?
I would let you choose to auto-fail initiative if you'd like.
Go super
Just basically go last.
Yeah.
last after everybody and the monsters.
And the other thing is, at any time, even if you have a high initiative, like you don't have to do anything.
It's
You
true.
can just
It's true.
not do anything.
Oh, that's a terrible image. Not doing that. Ew.
Don't send something scary or gross.
Well, that was both scary and gross, but not for the reasons that you would normally think.
Oh, good.
What?
Now I'm very curious, but I also don't want to know.
Yeah. So at the helm of the ship is a figure kind of cloaked in this very large blanket almost. The first things you see are the hands, one hand on the wheel and the other clutching a bow tucked in tight. You see dark skin and pointed ears. You see white hair from this old-looking elfish figure. And then as you land, it kind of turns to you. And here comes the picture. And as it turns, the blanket that was kind of keeping it warm falls off, revealing a whole bunch of legs and a very large thorax.
Awesome.
So this is known as a drider. And what I decided to try and Google was drider sailor, hoping I'd find this really cool drider wearing a tricorn hat. Instead, I found a whole bunch of people on the internet had taken a drider body and photoshopped Sailor Moon onto it.
Oh.
That was unexpected.
That is weird.
What a pirate drider.
Not a judgment, but that's weird.
Yeah, that would have been, so that was very interesting.
That's a kink.
That was not what I was expecting.
That's not a kink that I'm gonna be okay with.
For those watching the stream, you should now see the drider that is not Sailor Moon styled.
Enjoy that, because I'm not.
I did tell my wife that there were spider things coming up soon, and she said she was okay with it.
I said I was okay with it. I'm gonna be okay. I'm a big
Okay
girl.
with it, or would live? There's a difference.
I think my exact words were "I'll live."
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure that was my exact wording.
It's time for you to call the police.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling the police now.
Call the police.
We're going to get some really great police music going.
Like the police, like the band, because
Yes.
that's what I like. Like the band.
I know.
The police.
We can't play any of that, so because
No.
that's not open source. So
Just
we
so
will only
you
be
all.
playing arcane anthems.
Yep. Here's your battle map in case you're looking for it. Akir, you are on the stern of the ship, just a short out of reach of this giant drider. And then the 5 various plant-looking things on the ship are what have become part of the ship. And the rest of your crew is all the way there.
Okay, cool. So is Akir the only one who can see this thing, or can we now?
You cannot see it because the height differential of you walking on top of the water and the ship going up and it being on an upper deck little area, you can kind of see Akir's wings go into battle ready mode.
You know something's about to go down.
Yeah. Yeah, so Akir, you're up.
Well, Akir is going to take flight again and get 50 feet away. Just up away. Does this Drider look hostile?
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right. Just
Look
making
at
sure
it.
that I'm not going to shoot something that wasn't actually being hostile.
I apologize to anyone who's actually good to animals, but all spiders are hostile. So,
Technically not a spider.
Is
It's-
the ship image still on the screen, or did you take that down?
It is still on the screen.
Take it down.
You would like it down?
Bring it
They
It
got
is
it.
down.
They got it. They got the point.
All right. Akir is going to.
Nate, so you managed to split the party only a little, and he can fly. He'll be right back.
It's just Akir's a little bit more ahead than everyone else. It's fine.
oh, he's so advanced.
Everyone fits on the map, and so I, the DM, am happy. That's what matters.
I specified I wait till they're 100 feet away, and then I landed. I could have just said, yeah, they're 300, that's fine. And that would have been bad. But I wanted to make sure that they weren't going to get shot by something. So, I'm just looking out for them. I'm going to cast Magic Weapon because these seem ghost-like. So just to be sure, I'm going to be using my bow in a magic style.
Mm.
And then I'm
My
going to
bow.
shoot at the Drider.
My
Yes,
bow.
technically it was Mina's bow before mine.
You need to go buy your own so I can have that one back.
And so Magic Weapon will give me a +1 to attack rolls and damage with my longbow.
Nice.
God.
Borrowed.
So I will roll this, and that is a 23, which is actually a 24 to hit.
Sweet.
Nice. That will hit.
I was going to say, you better say that hits. I am
I'll
now
let you know
terrified.
it was close.
Oh no.
Did you say it was close?
Yep.
Great.
All right, I will not be using my clockwork watch on this. So I'm going to roll that piercing damage for 13,
Sorry.
and then and this is magical weapon damage, just in case
Yep.
that matters. So I'm
Amelia
gonna-
has a kindred spirit in the chats, by the way.
what is it?
Anybody else who's afraid of spiders?
Oh gosh. And then I'm going to shoot again with my longbow with a 23 to hit. Cool.
Yep.
We haven't hit armor class yet, which is good. For another 13 damage. I'm also
Nice.
going to throw Favorite Foe on there, just for good measure, for another 3 damage. So 29 total.
Yep.
Sound right?
Sounds right.
Cool. Anything else I can add to this?
Let's see. How can I become even more badass?
Let's see. How many resources can I waste on the deck alone?
I know, right?
When we know
Um,
there's gonna be more underneath.
Hey, technically I've only wasted a 2nd level spell slot and one of my 3 favored foe slots.
Exactly. You're good.
Yeah.
I'm just
for
picturing
now.
us walking on the water and we hear.
You just see this big firefight erupt.
Hey, I could have just fireballed the
Akira!
ship and said "F you, ship," but I'm not burning the ship down because we might need something from it.
We need a ledger. Once we get the ledger, burn the motherfucker down.
Then I can burn it. Okay, cool. Because I might do that. Yeah, I think that's all Akira will do then, because he's already moved. He used his bonus action and he shot twice. There's no one else around. Yeah, there's no one else around the Drider, so can't horde break that. Cool, I'm done.
All right. The Drider turns, levels their bow at you, and is going to shoot you 3 times.
Did you say 3?
Mhm. Mhm. Cool.
That's going to miss. The first one goes wide.
Name your roll.
If you're rolling, I can't see it.
Name your rolls. Name your rolls.
Oh, well, the first one was 11. The second one It puts the arrow in to try and launch it back at you as you hit it, and the arrow just kind of breaks and shatters with that nat 1. And let's get this back to everyone viewing. And the third shot, they look much angrier now. Oh, yay! I'm sorry.
Why? Why do you get so excited about hurting
Because
them?
I missed. You're going to take... what's total on there? 14 points of piercing damage, and did it roll?
No, you don't need to.
Oh, we just got like a burst of rolls in from you.
Oh, nice. And 8 points of poison damage as the arrow, you feel it just kind of sap some of the life out of you.
Why do we gotta sap life? Why do we gotta do that?
Okay, it makes you feel weaker, and your shoulder kind of like turns a sickly black as it starts.
I'm very,
what were the damage
sensitive.
totals again?
Let me pull that. 14 and 8. And the dragon just kind of like hisses at you and does one of these motions of like, come at me.
How badly did I hurt it with my 26? Okay.
Atreus,
Yes.
you see Akir fly off out of the ship and just start loosing arrows. And then you see an arrow come back overhead, an arrow just sink into the sea, and then you see another arrow pierce into his shoulder and come all the way through. And it is lodged through his shoulder out the back now.
It hurt. Akir probably screeched.
Oh, that's so sad. That makes me sad. How far am I away from the ship right now?
From the ship, you are only like 30 feet away.
Okay.
From the front, you are 100 feet away from the Drider, and more or less 120 plus altitude from Akir.
Okay. Well, I want to get onto the ship so that I can see what the heck is happening. Like what's on there that's shooting at Akir.
Nice.
So, would I have to dash to do that?
If you are going just to the very bow of the ship where there was once that figurehead and climb up there, it will take all of your movement, but you can kind of like climb the side to get right up to the top.
Great. I'm doing that. Once I'm on there, can I see the Drider?
At 85 feet away, yes.
Damn it.
And you are currently 20 feet and 25 feet from these weird grassy corally things. And yeah, you see that the Drider has a bow trained on Akir.
I have nothing that will reach that far here. I'm so sorry. The farthest all of my stuff goes is 60 feet, so I'm going to have to wait to get a little bit closer.
You can always dash and then use a bonus action spell.
Now you can dash.
I can dash and then use a bonus action spell,
Yes.
such as spiritual weapon.
Or healing word, yep, any of those.
Well,
Sanctuary, shield of faith, whatever you got.
Listen, I have a specific way that I do things. I will heal
The trace
Akir.
comes in and spiritual weapons things.
Yes. All right, so I'm going to dash a little bit closer. Right, Tosa.
Would you like to be, where would you like to be in the ship? Are you using the stairs? Are you running straight past the coral? Are you avoiding the coral?
I'm going to run past the coral, I think. How far can I get?
Running past the coral, you can get to the edge and then hop down or climb down the 10 feet to get on the main deck area.
It's 10 feet. Can I jump that and look cool?
You would take falling damage, but yeah.
I wouldn't take falling damage as a pregnant woman jumping 10 feet.
Take
Do you
that
know
up with
how
Jeremy
high 10
Crawford.
feet is?
Yes.
It's from our roof down
I've
to the
fallen-
ground.
I've
You would
fallen
take
from
falling
10
damage.
feet. It hurts. 15 feet hurts a lot more.
Yes. I mean, I'm not falling. I'm jumping. I know how to like.
This one time, Peter was a pole vaulter and hit the concrete.
It wasn't concrete, technically.
I
It
almost
was
fell
a-
backwards.
It was a basketball gym floor,
Uh-huh.
and it was from about 15 feet.
And
And I went
Oh,
straight
you
to
were
the hospital.
right.
Janine's freshman year roommate told her about it, and then Janine went and married that guy 4 years later.
For those who want to know something personal about me, I've had over a dozen concussions.
Yeah. So Peter is really good at knowing how far falling hurts.
Okay, so
I have multiple
I will.
references of judgment.
then I'm not going to try to look cool. I will be normal.
Nate wants Rob to roll a deck save for almost falling out of his chair.
I passed.
Clearly he
Did you not
passed.
see me Get it? Get back up. I did not fall. So, as you pass, you see this coral thing just kind of
Mm-hmm.
do this weird jerky pull and slice its hand at your back as you make your way over the edge.
Over the edge, over again.
It is way too slow with that 8. It still is kind of jaunty in its movements.
It's so fast. Okay, and then I'm going now that I'm closer to the guy.
Yep.
Going to hang on. Is it higher at third? No, it's
No.
not. I just want to be able to upcast this. Casting spiritual weapon.
Everything on this ship alive.
19.
19 hits.
Great.
Good. Oh, good. Oh, good.
4. 7 whole points of damage.
Do it.
There you go. Look
Come
at
on.
that.
It's something.
It's something.
It's something.
Everything
19,
is something.
19 is the armor class, in case you're wondering.
Okay.
So yeah, that time little totem thing we have doesn't work. But that's okay.
Where would you like your spiritual weapon? Closer to you or further from you?
Further from me because it's at the dryer.
Drider.
Dryer. It's at the dryer.
Dryers.
Is it the dryers? Is it the
At the dryer.
cleaners?
It's like the dry cleaners.
I need dry cleaning, so it's dry clean only.
All right, Atreus is out of things to do.
Yep.
It is now the spore servants.
Oh God.
So you watch as they kind of crack their feet and lift them off of the deck, releasing themselves from the binding that has held them there for days, months, years, and they all converge on Atreus.
Great. So good.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if this guy can get to you. Does he have the 30 feet? No, he's only got 20 feet. And the last one's going to dash to get right next to you. So this one from the middle just kind of shambles towards you. And Atreus is now surrounded, his back up against the cabin wall, and just coral, humanoid-looking creatures all around him.
The ship for the crew.
Yep.
Yep.
And they're
All right.
chanting.
First attack. We're going to get 4 of these. A 11 is not
No.
Kind of need a crit here. 6 is not going to hit. 19 plus 4, 23.
Wait, I have the shield thing. The staff is going. So, wait, it's 18 plus 5?
Still
That's a
beat.
23.
No, okay.
All right. The one that had missed you last time just kind of falls down at you and smacks you in the back of the head, and you take 5 points of damage.
What? Only 5 though. We're starting better than we have in the past.
There you go. And the last one just goes right into your shield. So, Tara.
Yes, sir.
You're up. You see Atreus climb up and vanish out of sight, and you see Akir shooting away at something. And
Okay. I'm gonna go up and try to use the dash movement to get as far as I can. How far away am I from the ship?
You're at closest 15 feet from the ship, and you've got to climb up a little bit.
Okay. So I will be climbing up.
You can use all of your dash movement to get to the top. So that's your movement and your bonus action. You still have an action.
Okay. Trying to think where that places me. Am I right by Atreus then, where all this?
You are not. You are just at the crest of the ship. So you are 75 feet from the Drider, and you don't see Atreus, but you see this small little wall of creatures surrounding something. So because he dropped down, you don't have line of sight on Atreus himself, but you can see that there's this mound of coral-looking people. And they are a whole 30 feet from you.
Okay,
You have like maybe 10 or 15 feet of movement left.
can I try to get a little closer and do psychic blades at them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Did you want to do psychic blades at the corals or at the Drider? I'll let you go for either one.
Would I be close enough? Because I have 60 feet range. Would I be close enough
Sure.
for the Drider?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do the Drider then.
I'll come for Atreus since I have no range weapons except for throwing shit.
Yeah, we'll see. $21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Beautiful.
You're not getting sneak attack though.
I
But
know.
that
6.
six will do it.
Okay.
Well, will hurt it. Sorry. Not. It won't do it.
I was like, I don't think I
26
just
and you were
killed
like,
it.
It will do
Wait.
damage.
We'll do what?
Yeah. All right. Mina,
Hi. I got
all of
run.
your friends have left you.
Yes, they did. I'm just
Sorry.
imagining we run around a similar time.
So you can use your action to dash and kind of get up where Tara is.
Sounds great. Let's do that.
So you use your movement to get to the ship. You dash,
Yep.
climbing up the ship, do a cute little somersault up onto the deck next to Tara, and you see this little wall of coral people surrounding what can only be your dear husband, and then on
I
the
don't see him, so obviously he's there.
on the far side is the
Him.
Drider.
It's that sixth sense for knowing
Yeah,
where your
you know
spouse
exactly where your husband is and when he's in
All
trouble,
the time.
up to shenanigans, and you're like, oh my god, okay.
is. That's a mob about to kill someone. It must be my husband.
Yeah, that was him. I don't see him, so obviously he's there. Cool. So my movement's up. I'm as far as I can go at the moment.
Yep. So you have a bonus action, or you
Okay.
can action surge.
I'm gonna bonus action, and can I throw my axes? What?
By the rules, no, but I will let you toss one
One?
axe.
One.
One.
Assuming it was in my hand as I ran, you know.
Obviously, you use the axe to like help you climb.
Obviously.
Obviously, that's how you assault a
Because
ship.
how do you climb up the side of a ship when you are not a spider? And like, I don't know. I had to think about this for the sea ghost attack. I'm like, Mina climbs up the side of a flat ship.
I helped you.
I just
I mean, also most ships would have like barnacles that could be handheld, and a lot of ships would have
the
ways for
axis
people
and
to
just
climb up.
wedge it into the planks. Okay, so I'm assuming I have at least one, so I'm gonna throw at least one. Here we
All
go. Oh God, it's a nat one. Please don't throw it in the water. Don't be
Roll,
mean.
roll it. Roll a d100 and call high or low.
Oh, God. Low, I guess. I don't know.
All right.
47.
It goes and embeds itself in the edge, inches away, like 3 inches, literally 3 inches, because you rolled a 47, away from going off and into the ocean.
Okay.
At least it was just a hand axe. Those are easy to replace.
That's why I throw only them.
She learned her
Your
lesson.
lesson with the
She
last
has learned.
Quick question, Rob. Are those
Yes,
do those symbols on the new image mean something, or they're just there?
I had been selecting you, and it was just in the way, and I
Okay,
didn't realize
that's fine.
until after screenshot. Yeah. So you're up, Mr. Akia.
Akir is going to fly towards the middle of the ship, like 50 feet, so that he's still obviously easily in range of the Drider, but also is closer to spell range of Atreus and the others, just in case. And then he's going to fire 2 arrows at the Drider again.
Let's go, Kier.
Just take it out by yourself.
Akir's just going to keep on loosing them arrows. And yeah, magic weapon, that'll be up for an hour, so that's fine.
Oh, you need to make a concentration check after the hit.
Oh.
What was the total damage you took? 24?
22?
All right, so
14 plus 8?
Yep. So DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Ten.
10. Your magic weapon is gone.
Okay. Do I inherently know anything about Driders? I mean, I know about Driders, so I know the answer to this question, but
Why would Akir know about creatures from the Underdark?
Because he knows about plane travel.
because they're
You
enemies of the sky.
totally. It is not undead. It bled when you hit it.
Okay. I'm just trying to think if Akir would be concerned about it. You said it bled, so I'm going to go with no. He's not concerned. So he's just going to fire 2 more arrows then. Yeah, he's just going to shoot 2 arrows. Normal
Why would
arrows.
Why would Akira know? It's a hobby of his.
Need to be
19. 19 is the AC. Here we go, guys.
That is the AC.
That's a little scary. All right, so first one is 6 for minimum damage,
plus a 4.
plus a d4 is 8 on the first arrow. Second arrow is 20 to hit.
Nice, nice.
And for max damage, 13.
Way to do this
so
by yourself.
21 total.
Way to do this all by yourself.
When that
It really
second
is.
hit that second arrow is the first one that really seems to harm this creature. You land it solidly in its enormous stinger area, and you see the Drider twist and writhe. Very unhappy. Very unhappy.
Good. I'm glad.
Deserves it.
Am I perhaps within
Uh-oh.
20-ish feet of one of the coral things?
You said you were like up.
That's true. I'm probably 50 feet in the air.
Like 5
It's
feet
over. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine.
He's planning something.
I'm done. I was gonna
Alright.
say like I just passively throw a knife at one of the coral things, but that's all right.
All
I'll
right.
skip that.
The Drider is going to try and shoot you out of the sky.
Excuse me. Sorry.
First shot.
What spells are you casting there?
Again, it reels from the pain with that nat 1, and it
I
just.
feel like 2 nat ones. His bow should just like splinter.
You would think that. 15, not going to do
Nope.
it. This one glances off of your shoulder pauldron as a third arrow looses, and basically in that same kind of spot just goes. And the Drider looks very angry about all of this and is going to then look and see that their ship has been boarded and
No.
start running towards all of you.
No.
Avast.
No. No, thank you.
Love that journey for you.
And it gets about halfway across the top deck.
I don't want what you're selling. Thank you, though.
Good. Great.
Atreus, you're up.
Cool. So, can I please cast Vampiric Touch on the one that has done any damage to me?
Absolutely. Make a spell attack roll.
Great. That's me 24.
Yeah, that'll hit.
For 10 points of damage, and I think I get half of that back as
Yeah,
which is exactly what I lost. So yeah, 5. So I heal for 5 points. I'm back to
you deal almost this entire thing's health and damage. So as you siphon the life out of it, you watch as pieces of the coral, like the anemones and the different things, just fade in color, and they kind of swoop until you are holding basically nothing in your hand.
Good. Great. Is it still up? It's still up?
It is still up.
Okay. I don't really care that much because I will get it again. Can I grapple it to be able to with my claws?
You have
What,
one bonus action. Yep.
Okay, I get it. No. So then then my spiritual weapon is going to continue to come down on Mr. Spider Pants.
Yep. The weapon gives chase.
24.
Yeah.
Nice.
For 10 points of damage.
Nice. You're getting there. You're getting there. All right. These little spawns are all going to attack Atreus because
That's the only
what
one
else
available.
are they going to do? Yep.
Well, I'm back
One.
to full health, so fight me.
22.
Careful what you wish for.
Nope. Because
You're going to use your shield spell?
yeah.
All right. Mark off one charge on your staff.
Where can I do that? I've never had to do that before.
You've never used it on a dungeon crawl where it's going to matter, and you might run out.
Shoot!
It's probably inventory.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. No.
So that's where my wand charges are.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep. And you put up this magical shield, and the first one, it comes right to your face and smashes. And then as it pulls back a third, the next one comes by and actually hits you in the face. You take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Got a bloody nose.
That's fair.
Oh, it was so close to the 20, and then it turned to a 2. That one misses. Another 10, and the last one, thirsty for blood, face plants into your magical shield with a nat 1 and kind of stumbles back for a moment.
Cool.
That was so many low rolls.
It was just this disparaging top and bottom of the dice.
Well, now
Imagine how devastating that could be if all of them hit.
Right? It's 5d6. All right, Tara, you are 35 feet from the Drider and all of like 10 and 15 feet from these little creatures.
Oh, but... I think I just want to try to do as much damage as possible on this Strider.
So you can attack and then bonus action attack, or you can use that steady aim feature to get advantage on your one attack and sneak attack that.
What do you mean sneak attack back?
If you use your steady aim, you
Oh,
can
yeah.
use sneak attack on your main attack, but then you can't move.
That's right. I keep forgetting about steady aim.
It's because it's not standard.
I know. So it's a bonus action or something. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do steady aim so it gives me advantage.
Yep.
Okay. Let's try that. 20.
20 to hit. Yep. Like, this thing has such a great AC. Why is everyone hitting it?
Because
We just keep blasting it.
I love that you keep making like worse and worse things, and we just keep being like, "Oh no, we're gonna die," and then go in and crush it.
One of
Yeah.
these times it's going to bite us in the butt, though, because he's just going to keep going up and up and up, and then we're going to have a set of really bad rolls, and that thing that's twice as bad as it should be because we kept killing them is just going to slaughter us.
Yeah.
Let's stop.
20
Stop
points.
talking.
I don't know why I rolled a D4, but
Wait, what?
it should have been a D6 regular Psychic Blade. I'll let you keep it if you want.
I don't know why I rolled it.
I don't know why it went to D4, but it's up to you.
I don't know why I rolled that either. Where did that one come from?
It's your bonus action instead of your regular attack.
Oh,
There's always a chance that your D6 is not going to roll as good.
It's true.
let's just leave it as that. That's fine.
All right, 20 damage it is. Ow.
Outside.
All right. It is hurting. It is angry. It is still alive. Mina, you're up.
Cool.
I'm like, that's pretty good. Let's just keep that.
Where am I? I'm at the top there.
Yep, that's
Mina
exactly
might
where
need
you,
an updated
you're still
image.
there.
And then Atreus is surrounded by coral people.
Yep.
And this
The Drider is charging, so
Drider.
it's like 35 feet from you.
Atreus is surrounded by coral people.
How far is Atreus from me? I have like no range with him.
Like 10 feet.
Cool.
You could run down the steps and start hacking through these things to get to Atreus, or you could run and jump over Atreus and the little army and try and get into melee with the Drider.
Listen, I trust
Oh, so she can jump.
Yes.
I trust his ability to take it out and take those things out, and this thing is probably worse. So I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna run, jump, and try to attack this thing with my shield and then trident. Yes.
Yes.
Sounds great. Great.
Sounds great.
Fine.
Mina leaps over.
He's doing such a good job by himself.
Right.
Doing great, honey. Yep. Carry on. Paint the picture. Right.
Mina runs, leaps, literally. Atreus just kind of sees this bright golden and silver flash overhead as she draws the trident, spins it around, and brings it down towards the Drider with her shield in front.
Right. Hopefully things hit. Let's not paint too cool of a picture now.
I didn't say they hit. I just said they went towards the Drider.
We're flying. Sorry.
Flying.
Sorry.
We're menaces.
All right, give me that shield bash.
Okay, fine. 14. Not great.
You come down, and it just kind of takes its bow and knocks your shield out of the way.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. 15.
And your trident plinks right into the deck as you land on one knee, and you look up. This Drider is like 10 feet taller than
Okay,
you.
I'm gonna roll again, but I'm also calling inspiration so I can roll again.
All right. This is your extra attack.
20.
That's gonna hit.
Okay.
Or were
is this
you
your
rolling
extra
with
attack, or this
inspiration?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Was this putting your inspiration on the mist roll or on your extra attack?
On the mist roll.
On the mist roll. Okay. All right. We'll take it. 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
And now you get extra attack.
The rules are loosey goosey. It's fine.
You know this.
The DM is generous to you.
15.
Because the dice are not being nice.
No, I see. You guys kept saying like, "Oh yeah, we coming in real hot and like we're gonna do all this damage." I'm like, "Can we please stop talking?"
I'm pretty sure Akira took out like at least a third of its hit points.
Stop talking, because the dice don't like me sometimes when you get too conky. All right, 7 points of damage. So what I'm given here today.
Nice. All right, Akir, you're up.
All right, so Drider is not happy, but halfway to them, or more than halfway, I guess.
Yes, but is now their like assault has been stopped with the wall that is Mina.
I'm basically like under it, like
The Mina wall.
The Mina wall.
here I am. You missed me.
And the coral things have done a little bit of damage to Atreus.
Yes.
Okay. Akira is going to
Cast Fireball.
Right here. I'm sure I'll be fine.
The temptation is always there. I would be lying if I didn't say every single turn when I look quick through all of my spells to be like, what should I do? Fireball catches my eye every time. I normally resist the urge, but sometimes I don't.
Mike really does show up when we're all starting to die, doesn't he?
Question: if my extra attack hits one of the corals, could I Horde Breaker another coral? Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't sure how you would treat extra attack for Horde Breaking.
Yep.
You know what my problem was? I didn't put my hair up.
That's the problem.
You'll roll
Mina
with your
is
hair.
not battle ready.
I'm battle ready. You're right.
Okay. Then Akira is going to fire one shot at the Drider with a 24 to hit.
Yep.
And 12 damage plus my d4 is 15 damage.
Nice. Still
And
up.
then his second is going against, just looking at the map again.
I've got one that's hurt and 4 that are not.
Where's the one that's hurt?
In the middle somewhere.
In the middle? Okay. I'm going to shoot at the one that's hurt and then horde break one of the ones next to it. It doesn't matter which. So the extra attack is 24 to hit again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that hits those.
Yeah.
For 12 damage.
You wreck it. Your
Cool.
arrow just kind of comes down, and what little was left of the frame of this coral person, it just shatters and clings to the arrow as if it was trying to grow on the shaft before it all just smashes into shells at Atreus'
Okay.
feet.
And then I'm going to shoot one that's like right above it. So I'm assuming it was like the middle one, and I'm going to shoot the one in the top right corner.
His name is the letter B.
I will shoot the letter B.
There you go.
He has a name. Be respectful.
17 to hit.
Yep.
Maybe he had family back at home.
And
Little
12
scores
damage
for the
again.
down.
I am just rolling these 7s.
It's the ponytail. I got you. Don't worry.
You
now.
slice off the head and the left arm of this creature, and it still stands.
All right. Okay, so I've used extra attack. Which is my bonus action, right? Or
No.
no, extra attack's not a bonus action.
Right.
Can I move within 20 feet and throw a dart at that same one?
Absolutely.
That is what I'm doing.
He's got so many attacks. It takes
15 damage, 15 to attack.
Meets the AC. How do you want to do this? It has 1 hit point.
Okay, cool. Because my dart has a +5 on damage. So basically, the arrow goes through the first one and destroys it, and then a second one comes in as he's like diving in, and as he lets go, he just like knows that he needs that extra little bit, and in his free hand after he lets go, he quick grabs one from his back and just throws the dart right behind the arrow, and they both just go poof, poof, straight through and shatter it.
Nice. And Atreus now has a partial wall. It's only an L instead of a full C surrounding it.
Great.
You have a way out if you
And
want.
Akira's done because he had all of his fun.
Very
Nice. The Drider is going to take her longbow. It's their longbow. I'm not sure, and just kind of toss
What
it
is a Drider's
casually to the
pronouns?
side. Yeah, that I don't know. And just casually toss it to the side as it grabs a longsword from its back and brings the longsword down at Mina with 2
No.
hands.
I'm nervous.
Yeah. Hello. How are you?
25 to hit.
Yeah, no, that really. Yep.
Oh no.
That's gonna hurt a bit. Just a smidgen.
And you're going to take 11 points of damage. Seeing you bleed, it is going to reach down and try and bite you.
That's a little
Hey.
rude. I'm spoken for.
No.
Oh,
I
so
want
close. So close. Getting a face full of shield, it's going to just kind of rear back up and swing back again with the long sword the other way. And 24 is going to hit.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a Trace being really pissed off at this point?
And you're going to take 10 damage.
Yeah.
All right. I start smashing little coral people.
Atreus, you just watch this Drider wreck on your wife, try and take a bite out of her, and
Yeah,
you
that's a little
still
rude.
have 3 of these corals around you.
But I can get away from them, yes?
You can get away from them, but they're all going to try and swing at you if you do.
All of them are. Ah, okay. every fiber of my being wants to run immediately to my wife, but I'm going to keep doing what I have been doing, and I will heal her afterwards. So, because that's the.
Sorry, we're just having fun in the comments over here.
What if it, this is Dex, what if it bites me and nobody dies? That's kinky. And then Peter goes, that's the Nintreus attitude. That's the spirit. You don't have to die if you get bitten. Sometimes it could be good.
Okay, I'm going to vampiric touch one of these baddies again.
All right.
Because what is going on with my hey D&D Beyond, would you like to work with me tonight instead of against me?
Never.
We
Bless
can
you.
still hear
Bless you.
we can still hear you sneeze if you do that.
I know, but you can't see it.
If I've already cast vampiric touch, I don't have to recast it again, right?
Correct.
Correct. Okay.
You can just roll your spell casting. Yeah.
Ouch. Yeah, 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Great. So 6 points of damage.
Yep.
And I get 3 of those back. And spiritual weaponing. The big old
Strider
axe
friend.
there. Oh fuck, that's not gonna do it. That's 13.
Nope. It was ready with the sword out. It actually like just kind of swings and defends against your spiritual weapon.
Get rid of this coral plants. I mean, in real life, protect the oceans, but
Yeah, I know. I feel
Careful
bad.
what you say. The stream has impacts on the real world.
Listen, we like to protect our oceans. But
With all
these-
9
But
of our
also-
watchers.
kill this coral plant.
Kill this coral plant. Down with the demon puppies. Like
Yeah,
we're
the
demon
demon puppies,
dogs.
the demon, the Underdark coral. Yeah, we just gotta specify which coral. The
There we go.
Underdark coral.
The invasive species.
There we go. All right. The 3 are going to just keep swinging on Atreus.
Great.
'Cause he's the easy prey right now. That's another 23 to hit.
Damn it.
Why are you rolling so well? Could we stop?
You take 3 points of damage.
I just healed for 3.
That's fine.
There's a 10. That's useless. If I don't get a 19 or 20, I can't touch Atreus. And then there's a 12. So
Technically, he's not rolling that well because he's missed a lot. He just rolls
That's
a lot
little-
too.
Yeah, I know.
that's what mobs are for.
Because he had 5 coral creatures and the driver gets to shoot 3 times. Which also, the driver only hit Akir once.
I know. I'm really disappointed.
Akir's very dead right now, and he's not.
Tara, the scene in front of you is unfolding, and it's definitely, the tide is on your side, but things are a little dicey still.
I'm under a spider, so just in case you wanted to know that.
I'm just gonna do some more stuff on that drider.
Be great. Thanks.
You know, it seems like a good thing to do, you know?
Are you doing this steady aim again, or are you doing something
Yeah,
else?
I think that's a good plan. Seemed to work out pretty well for me.
Wouldn't you have sneak attack on the driver because Mina's in combat?
She would.
Yep.
All eyes on me in the center.
15.
It's gonna miss.
Oh,
You want to
So-
stay where you are? Well, you can't move, so
Yeah, I can't move.
that's it. All right, Mina,
my turn.
Sucks.
Come on, babe.
Great.
it worked out really well for Tara last turn.
It did. Just not this turn.
We're just gonna start bashing and slashing.
Sorry, I tried to help.
Shield bash first. Yep.
Just didn't go great.
Dude,
That's
so
an
good.
11. Didn't go great. That's 24.
That'll do it. That's a hit.
6.
Still up. You plunge your trident in, and just a huge amount of bile comes down. How do you want to do this? As next trident slash does hurt. And
I would love to just be like under this creature, like laying on my back and just like, and it's like, and then get up and just be like, oh, what's next?
You're underneath it. Once again, Mina's probably going to get splattered with blood.
Yeah, no, I look gross.
yeah, you are no longer shining in your half plate.
Do I get advantage on stealth now?
Totally, you smell like spiders. Now they can't sense you.
See, it was the ponytail I had to put my hair up.
Exactly, that's what did it.
Do you
Every
need?
time.
You good? We don't need to roll that piercing damage, right? He's dead.
Nah, it's dead. It's so dead.
Dead. All right, cool.
Akir.
All right, so Drider is down, and there are 3. All right.
Can you do it? Can you do it? That's the question.
Technically speaking, yes. Will I? We'll see. So I'm going to make my first attack on the one that I'm assuming is not next to others.
They're all together. It doesn't matter.
Okay, cool.
I don't care.
We'll just allow random horde breaker. This is fine.
One is hurt.
It doesn't really matter which ones I throw what at. So I'm just going to fire my longbow, extra attack, horde breaker, and if necessary, also throw a dart, because this is the fun part of being a ranger. 11 to hit.
No.
All right. First arrow misses. Second arrow, 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
With 7 damage on
It
the
had
injured one.
7 hit points left.
Nice.
Cool. All right, so 1 goes down. Horde breaker on another one.
Let's call her D.
D, 10 to hit. No hit. I'm
D's
assuming.
gonna no.
All right, well, as a final last ditch effort, I'm just going to throw a dart because I can. At D, we'll say. 17 to hit.
Will hit.
Poor DD.
For 7 damage.
Ouch.
I've got a
Nice.
+5 on all of this stuff.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's always going to hurt.
Yep. Are you staying at range?
Yes.
All right. Atreus, you have one of these coral things with a dart sticking out of its head structure. It's more just like 2 pieces of coral that have grown long on this one.
Upper part of its.
Yeah,
Four.
coral shaped body. And then the
Yeah.
other one that just keeps missing you over and over and over.
Hang on 1 second. I just want to see. I can't use this as a bonus action, right?
Use what?
Vampiric touch is a bonus action, and then do a cantrip and vampiric touch.
No.
No.
You can use a cantrip and spiritual weapon.
I can. Okay, so I guess spiritual weapon's gonna come and get the one that keeps missing me.
All right.
So the 20 hit
Yeah.
for 10 points of damage.
Still up, barely.
And then oh, he's barely still up?
Barely still up.
Great. We're gonna do Toll the Dead
Ding.
on
Oh.
him. So get that 2d12 because he's damaged.
I really thought you were going to do your AoE cantrip.
Do I have one?
Do you have Word of Radiance?
I do. Is that AoE?
Yeah, that's both of them.
Oh, great. That's what I'm doing
Yes,
then.
it is.
I'm going to Word of Radiance.
What is that saving throw? I never use it.
Con.
Con.
Yeah.
Here's the hurt one. Fails. Here's the other one who's less hurt. also fails.
Right.
Still up.
5
The one you hit with your spiritual weapon is so dead. What does it look like as you eviscerate this thing with your blinding radiant light?
like blinding, beautiful, radiant light that just comes like it just this beautiful light comes and it disintegrates into ash. So it's like imagine
The sun
the
flare.
of when Gandalf is riding down into Helm's Deep, combined with the horror that Louis feels in Interview with the Vampire when he goes down and he finds that Claudia is like this ash statue, and then it just dissipates. Yeah,
That
combine these two images, combine fantasy and vampire, and you get everything that is Amelia and also Atreus.
You take the wonderful soundtrack by Howard Shore and you turn it death metal.
Yes.
There it is. All right, Tara, how would you like to finish off this last little coral person?
Oh, do I get to?
That's up to you.
I hope so. I'm close to it, right?
Yeah, you can just kind of like hop over the edge and drown it or down it or throw at it, whatever you want to do.
I'm just gonna take my sword and just try to chop at the flame tongue sword.
Okay,
Nice.
but in the chats, Mina just got compared to Galadriel, and I'm just gonna ride that for the rest of the week.
Especially
you.
considering the fact that you compared her to Galadriel during the most
Yes.
recent Rings of Power
Just roll
episode.
14, that doesn't do it, does it?
Mm-mm.
Dang it.
Do you want to draw a dagger and try and hit it?
What is with these rolls? 27?
Of course
Yes.
you crit. You get sneak attack damage on this as well.
Okay. 7 plus or 14.
And another sneak attack because it was a crit.
Okay. 13.
You did more than double its maximum hit points.
Okay.
There you go.
So, do you want to describe what in the world you do to this pathetic thing?
I try to draw my sword, and it's just like stupid thing. The curl stuff, I just like go right between its like little like antler things, and I'm like, damn it! I just throw a dagger, and it just like basically shatters apart.
Explodes.
Basically overcompensate by just like throwing it as hard as I can.
Very nice.
I mean,
And,
that's
Your dagger pings off of Atreus' shield. It goes so hard.
Yeah. There we
All
go.
right.
careful.
I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
That's
Oh no.
great. Oh no.
And the other shoe dropped.
Oh no.
18.
26. I think I did good.
Oh no. That's a nat one. That's a 3.
Dirty 20.
Mina's in trouble.
Akir watches as the ocean just kind of lurches and
Oh,
the
no.
ship goes with it. Akir feels the air kind of rush him towards the ship. And Mina just standing in the goop, then slips and falls on her butt into
Very
the
slippery over here.
and she grabs hold of the Drider's body before she goes very far. But everyone gets to see her double gooped.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, as
Extra goop.
we're gonna call it here for the night.
Nice.
Okay, so the ship is not currently being dragged under.
It is not,
No.
Okay, that was my concern.
but you just a quick reminder of your imminent peril.
Akira is aware of this imminent peril and plans to probably airdrop Mina out of this fight as soon as possible.
I just killed a bug.
You swished it
Akira-
so good.
I
Akira
killed
still did
it.
not want either you or Tara on this ship right now. He's glad you were here because it could have gone very
I
differently.
killed the bag.
Well, whatever's about to happen, Tara's probably just going to be yeeting and sneaking down below to try to find the papers.
Yeah. Please.
Tara's gonna split the party.
Tara,
I'm just sneaking away. I'm just telling you.
I approve of Tara hightailing it out of here and finding the papers.
Yeah, just go find them.
until Tara finds round 2 of undead creatures and gets killed.
I'm just trying to find it.
Or turned into one. You know, that's also super fun.
And then I have to kill
Misty
Tara.
Step, there's Tara, but there's something wrong with her.
No, I drew a firm line at zombies. Okay, go
Yep.
We all know there's already something wrong with it.
line zombies. No,
How
I
do you
got
feel
you.
about reanimated corpses?
no.
Let's not. So, just as a reminder, we will not be having a stream next week. So that means there will probably be some sort of shenanigans happening in the Discord channel. That if you want to keep up with whatever we do on this ship, now is the perfect opportunity for you to become a member on our Coffee
Yes.
Ko-Fi page. It's just $3 a month. It's less than your Netflix.
If you do it
subscription.
right now, we promise we will all scream.
Yes.
Hmm?
If you subscribe right now, we scream about it and we get very excited.
If you subscribe on this stream, it will pop up that you subscribed, and we will immediately know. Everyone will know on the stream that you subscribed.
It's
Yes.
true.
So no live stream. Correct. No live stream. On what's the date?
September 12th,
September
The 12th.
12th.
and
No
we will
live
resume
stream,
streaming on
September.
September 19th.
19th. This is also a good reminder to tell you that Amelia is very pregnant. So
So preggers.
at any moment's notice, we might need to change things up. But
Sure.
I
definitely
should say
lot
we
more-
expect to
we
resume streaming
expect
on the
to
19th.
resume. Correct. That
I
is correct.
may not be there depending on how in labor I am. But we're trying to make it all the way to the due date.
Will Amelia D&D from her phone in labor? That's the question I'm asking myself.
You already
No,
know
no,
the
no, no,
answer to that.
The answer is yes. Will Robert D&D while Amelia is in labor? That is a big no.
I know the first thing that's gonna go through her head is gonna go, I'm in labor. Oh no, Atreus and Mina.
I know. Yeah, that's pretty much how that goes.
Yes. So yeah, but we're really glad you guys joined us on your day off, and we hope you have a great week. But we'll linger just like a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But yes, apparently pronounced coffee. Yes, coffee.
I know.
Ko-fi. Just forgive it and let it go. You know.
What about
Why?
Kofi?
Why do you
Kofi.
have to
I
spell
still think it's Kofi.
Coffee, Ko-fi, Wi-Fi. I don't know. See, it's fine. Whatever. Just join it. It's a great
It's fun.
time.
The link
guess
is
it-
below, so you don't have to know how to pronounce it. You can just
It's true. Just
you
click.
can
it
see
in.
it there. You can read it there. I'll
And
type
then
in the
you
message so
realize-
you can just clink it there.
How often we role play during our normal business hours because we have no chill.
Yeah.
It's a
Now there's a
problem.
link. You can just click on it. You don't even have to know how to pronounce it.
And you
Yeah.
can watch our text-based dungeon crawl over the next couple of weeks.
Where Tara
It's-
may or may not stealth into a trap.
It's like having imaginary friends in your pocket because
Yeah.
we'll just keep updating you constantly on what they're doing. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Gilda J here is Mina, aka, is writing a book.
Yeah.
So you get access to that too if you're new.
Yeah. So you get access to the first couple of chapters if you want to give us a little gift. We give you a gift back. But yeah, no, there's like William Wallop says, there's no chill whatsoever. We are constantly role playing these characters, mostly in the Discord, and that's
We got a subscriber. We got a subscriber.
There you go.
Thank you, Mike. I don't know who you are, but you
Mike!
are subscribed.
Mike is the best. Okay, also though, Mike Ryan Creations, you should go follow him on TikTok. That's the least I can do. He makes little gnome houses, and they're the freaking cutest things I've ever seen in my life.
Wait, I have to follow.
No, go follow Mike. You're not. I can't even like play this up. Like, yeah, no, like his little.
I follow.
I will be going to do that now.
Go follow Mike Ryan Creations.
No, they're awesome. And I watched your live on
much love.
like carving too. He does awesome things.
Yes.
And now I have to look into what is wrong with the Ko-Fi stuff and Twitch, because Twitch also should have posted a comment in the stream chat and it didn't.
Oh wait, I see it on the screen. It says new Ko-Fi thing on. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, it
Proxy.
did that. It didn't post it in the chat. It's supposed to do both.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
Yeah, that's all right. That's something for me to deal with.
Yes,
Our
but
tech crew.
yeah, basically. Thank you so much, Mike. We appreciate you. You're awesome.
No.
You're awesome. You know you're awesome. All right, it is now 10:30, so we're gonna roll out. We're gonna go back to our normal lives tomorrow, but now you get to see our shenanigans during the week.
Thank you so much for joining us. This is so awesome. We love you guys.
We didn't die! Yay!
Hooray!
Survival.
We got so many more layers to go.
Oh, always excited.
So many more
about
opportunities to die.
Dumb ways to die.
It's funny. I was thinking about dumb ways to die, and also the fact that Akira looks for creative ways to kill.
It's true. All right. Have a great week. We love you.
All right. Enjoy these tunes by
See you
Arcane
soon.
Anthems. Thank you all.
Bye.
Bye.